What's good, guys? So it's time for the update of my ShadowHand revived account project, or as one of my viewers called it, the Rocky Balboa project, because really we are a super underdog here and punching well above our weight to actually get back into the top of arena while free to play on an abandoned account that was free to play to begin with and was already behind everybody. So yeah, this is a heck of a challenge. The update is a little delayed. I intended to do this on Friday, but obviously, as most of you know by now, Tally went into labor and our son was born. So I've been kind of busy on dad duty in the very early hours and not had time for any content until today. So let's show you what's been going on this account. Let's do this. Right, so it's been just over a week since I last showed you my progress, and I'll show you what's been going on. Obviously, still focusing heavily on the Separatist faction, and my Geonosians are coming along a little bit now. Geo Brood Alpha, let me get him on the screen because my webcam is in the way. I've tweaked his mods a little bit, trying to get the right secondaries he needs. We've brought him up to gear 11, as you can see now, no longer. I think he was gear 9 last time, something like that. Maybe gear 10, not 100%. I know he wasn't here. As you can see, we're just needing those nightmare pieces now, those MK6 stun guns, Mark 6, whatever you want to call them. And the problem in there really is the actual MK5 stun gun in the first place, because, I mean, they're a very, very difficult and expensive piece to collect, especially when you're free to play. And at the point I'm at my account right now, I need so many of them. As you can see, Spy needs it, Fact needs it, Brood needs 2 of them, Yoda needs 1, Bosk, who I'm gonna need to get Chewbacca in order to be competitive in Fleet, also needs 1, Han Solo needs 2, Kenobi needs 2, Padme needs 1. It is endless, and it is very, very difficult to get these together with very limited crystals. I'm having to farm them, and I've got so many things to farm. I don't really have much expendable energy, so it's taken a while. It really is taking a little while, but gradually I'm getting there. I put the last one, I believe, on Padme. And now I'm going to have to get them on Brood. Get him to 12, that's really going to pack a punch for the team and help them out. The other piece I need is the annoying Mark 5 med pack, which is, it's just one of those pieces, you really kind of get it mostly from Shad Shop, but I don't really have any Shad Shop currency because I don't have a lot of farms that are finished, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, it's coming along. As you can see, we're closing in on 6-star now, which is awesome, because the guild is doing GOTB now, which is sweet. We're up to 50 people. It's filled up very, very fast. We're like 150 million or something. Last time I showed you guys, I think we were like 46 million, something along those lines. But next in line, my buddy Poggle, who is one of the most important characters in this team. He's the one hitting that ability block, which helps you massively in Geonosis TB. He's the one that shuts down all those annoying clones. You're getting tenacity down on him already through, who does that again? Is it tenacity down? Is that Soldier that's doing that? And then Poggle does the ability block following. I think it's something like that. But anyhow, he's the key to controlling those really difficult ARC troopers who will kill your bugs with their AoE grenades, and they also daze with those. So yeah, it becomes a really big problem, and Poggle is the guy that's doing the real work there. And as you can see, we're very close to gear 12 now. All I need is another one of those Mark 5 med packs, which is driving me mad. He will get the next one, because quite frankly, taking him to 12 is going to give me a big boost, and it'll help in survivability in particular, as well as a little bit of speed, because then obviously the mods are going to factor in a new gear level, and that's just going to help me out a little bit on Poggle. I'm quite happy with that. All the bugs now actually have those Omegas. Last time I showed you, most of them didn't even have Omegas, and now they're all done. It's taken a while to get that done, because obviously Omegas really in short supply, especially as you're building your account up and you've got so many teams you've got to work on, and most of those teams require Omegas to be any good whatsoever. Spy has really come quite a way, actually. He's again another one of the characters. I've had a look at his mods, and I've been tweaking them as I get some better ones, really trying to up the offense secondaries and stuff, and just make sure he's packing that big punch on that silent strike. And thankfully, obviously, I've Omega'd those too, so they're hitting harder. I'm getting exposes that are pulling characters out of stealth, and it's just really, really helping me do a lot more damage with this team. And they've actually performed very, very well in GOTB. A lot better than people that have got much, much stronger accounts than me, because I've really focused this. I've got the turn order correct and so on. My buddy Sun Fac, he's not really he's not really come along since the last video. I believe he was gear 10 then as well. I think all he's had is this piece. I may be wrong. He may have been gear 9, but I seem to recall that he already had these pieces and was already gear 10. So yeah, Fact's kind of stuck because stun gun again, and he's just not next in order for those. So I've got to get Broods done, and I'll probably end up doing Padme's before he gets his as well. See, Padme is going to replace as the next arena team for me. Geo Soldier, yeah, he's looking all right. He doesn't really need anything that's too expensive. It's just that that's going to Poggle next, so he's got to wait for the following one. On this one, I think Django's getting that next because I've got to get Chewbacca. So he's kind of... He's not the most important, you know? He needs those pieces that a lot of characters need. He's just kind of got to wait. He will have the next one of those. I think Poggle took the last. And... Who is he going to get that next? I don't know, probably Spy. I'm thinking Spy is going to get that before him. Possibly even Han. Soldier's just not as vital. Is he the one doing... He is the one doing Tenacity down, okay. So yeah, I mean, that's really his sole purpose for me. And obviously, okay, I've got some Facebook memories. That's awfully handy. Go away. Yeah, that's not even my account. I was helping a viewer out and was logged into his. And I've obviously forgot to remove Facebook from my BlueStacks. Anyhow, yeah, he's hitting those. I'm going to tweak his mods a little bit more, get a bit more crit chance, get that turn meter flowing a little bit better. But yeah, in a nutshell is my Geonosians. I'll show you the rest of my Separatists just to show you... That's not Separatist, Damien. How things are coming along. Obviously, Jango Fett has had a huge boost, but he doesn't yet have all the Omegas. He does have that one, which I won't even try to pronounce here because I will butcher it. He has been remodded nicely, and yeah, he's had a significant amount of gear boosting. All he needs is this little stun cuff, and I'll take him to 10. That should be all I need to get that Chewbacca event beaten at 5-star, because I've tried all the methods. I've tried Boss Lead, I've tried Boba Lead with all the potency mods, and I keep getting like super close. I get down to like one enemy, and it's like one-on-one, and then they'll dodge my attack and kill me, and I just don't have 5 hours to sit and wait for a perfect RNG, so I'm building him up. Grievous is coming along a little bit too. Dooku's kind of getting a bit of gear as and when I have it spare. Newt is almost 7-star now, which is sweet. B2's farm is slowly starting to come along now when I've got a little bit of spare gear. So Separatists as a whole are really starting to pack a punch. And then my other real project, as you know, is the Galactic Republic, and Padme is really starting to pop. She's waiting on Omegas, but I think I'm going to do her Zetas next. I do have 39 mats saved up for her. And it's just Omegas that are holding me up because I needed them all on the Geonosians. I do have to remod her. She's kind of just got the mods that I had available, and Brood kind of has my main health ones at the moment. But she is set to take over as my arena team shortly, so she will get a remod in soon. The only pieces she needs now are the furnace, a stun gun, and I think that's a cuff. Yeah, she's already had 2 Chirotech. She had it in the last level. She's had it on this one because they were kind of saved up from not having any of the new characters that needed them in the first place. So yeah, she's not doing too bad. Kenobi hasn't really had any work at all, to be totally honest with you, although obviously with the guild growing, more heroic AATs, and his star is climbing. We're very, very close to 7-star now, so I'm quite happy about that. Ahsoka Tano, she's got a few new shards. She's had a bit of a mod rework, but I don't believe she's really had any additional gear. I think I have been requesting this one. It must be my current request, actually, and it's just not getting filled quick enough. But she will go up as soon as that piece is there, because obviously nobody else needs that. No one I'm working on needs that, and she is Team 2, essentially. Jedi Knight Anakin, he's come along, 41 shards now. Slowly getting there. He's just a bit of a tedious farm. I've had a couple of unpleasant days where I farmed him, and I've got 0 out of 5. And I can't afford to refresh the node because we don't have a high enough crystal source, really. I can't even think of the word I was looking for, but that one will do. 3PO obviously is nowhere to be found at the moment because my Ewoks suck. I am kind of obviously getting stun guns, and Wicket is on a stun gun node anyway, so I'm kind of farming him along with those stun guns to try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I have managed to unlock essentially all of the clones, I believe. I think, yeah, I have every single one of them except Arc Trooper, who's wow, yeah, he's not happening anytime soon. I will be finishing Brood, then I will be double farming Anakin to hurry up and get him going, and then we'll look at our trooper afterwards, probably. There may be some other characters that will actually leapfrog him, but we'll see closer to the time. I have got my clones unlocked now, and we'll start bringing their stars up while working on the gear of other characters who are just more important. And I think that's really all I'm looking at the moment on my account. My bounty hunters haven't really changed. Bosk is still exactly the same. I think I've tweaked some mods of some of the characters. I've tried to make him a little bit more tanky, with a little bit better tenacity for the Chewbacca event, but it's not really helped any way, shape or form, unfortunately. Obviously, Jango's the only one really taking a boost, and Boba isn't actually too far away from, 5 of those, and I could take him up a gear level, which might secure that event for me too. I need Chewbacca, and then I can kind of lighten up on my bounty hunters for a minute. Because obviously ships is a big problem for me. Houndstooth is coming along, but obviously it's kind of dependent on Boston's gear anyhow. Slave 1, again, really dependent on Boba's gear. But these two, we're getting close. We're getting close to be able to unlock the Falcon. But I can't use it because I haven't unlocked Chewbacca, which is very, very frustrating for me. As a side project, I'm bringing my Rebels up because obviously I can get Thrawn's ship. And that capital ship is also going to be very, very handy for me. Add a little bit more depth to my roster because my Tarkin one is really just not doing the business for me. And Thrawn's ship is absolutely fantastic. I would like to get them unlocked. Plus, obviously, when I have the Falcon, I'm going to need Rebels to go with them. So I've taken Akbar up a star, and I've been kind of bringing these up, bringing some of the gears up. Bistan's significantly increased. Biggs, sorry. He's actually ready now, so we'll do that. There we go, we're taking that bad boy to 6-star. Still a fantastic ship. I had an issue with that the other day. Somebody had it under the Negotiator, and obviously so much target lock on that team. I couldn't bloody kill their Relic 7 Biggs. It took me a while. I eventually got him shut down, but he just kept healing. They had Relic 7 Biggs and Relic 5 Bosk together. That was really annoying. Really, really annoying. They ended up flying in Sun Fac as well, just to frustrate me a little bit more. But I did beat them in the end. But unexpectedly annoying. I wasn't prepared for that. So yeah, that's my Rebels. Not particularly fantastic, but there's only so much I can do at once. Only so much I can do at once. I'll show you how my arena has been going. Got the old .gg loaded up here. Not great. I need to change my arena out. I've not been particularly available. Obviously, Dominic was born on the 2nd, and you can see I was all the way down. I didn't even battle. I don't know if I even finished my dailies that day because Natalia went into labour on the 1st. So it's kind of been a little bit of a roller coaster. I'm able to beat certain teams, but I've not been too active in my actual hour. So I'm falling back into the 1000 rank. But I have been climbing into like the 900s, but just not in my payout, unfortunately. So I need to step that up. But we have done a little bit better on fleet. I climbed up one day where I actually had I had 30 minutes to spare. And then you can see I've not been playing, and then I climbed up again when I had a bit of time to spare. So, but my bugs just don't really do anything at the moment. Even those lower, like non-synergy teams, like just having crew just seems to rip my team to shreds. I need a bit more survivability there, and I don't have the Gauntlet with Garsax, and I don't have Plo Koon's ship. So I've got neither of those ships that can come in and kind of revive my bugs. And obviously Houndstooth doesn't really help. I fly him in, well, they still kill Sun Fac anyway. And most of the times I find Spy or Soldier is killed before I even get a first reinforcement. They just kind of like gun straight at him with everybody, and yeah, that's kind of the end of the ship. So and my Houndstooth isn't survivable enough still. So a lot of work for me to still do there. And I think we're going to start climbing those arenas. I've beaten some Jedi Revan teams. I beat pretty much every Bastard team, even some that had Relic Ezra and stuff. We've been taking them out. But the Palp teams, the Bounty Hunter teams and stuff, they're just ripping my Geonosians apart at the moment. They're not quite at that gear level where they can survive. And all that needs to happen is I lose one bug, then that's less health to equalize, and everything starts to collapse. So, obviously my Sun Fac is only gear 10, and yeah, so not quite where I need them yet, but we are getting there. So that's it for the week 2 update, guys. I will have some footage of some attempts on the Chewbacca event coming up in the week 3 update. But later today, obviously, I will be doing Grand Arena. You'll get to see this account live in Grand Arena. Every single time I do a Grand Arena stream at 5 p.m. UK time, GMT, whatever you want to call it, I will be doing both my main account and the ShadowHand account. So if you want to come and see this in action, I believe we're in Division 9 or 8 this season. We've gone up a division because we passed the 1 million Galactic Power threshold. And you'll get to see this account live in action, and it can be quite comical at times because I have so little depth. And everyone else seems to be slightly stronger than me, even though they're in the same division, likely because they weren't farming older things. They've started more recently to get to those GPs, so they have more relevant teams, and it really is a battle. But saying that, we didn't lose a single battle last time. We won absolutely every single one, and did pretty bloody well. We just couldn't really do many of the feats. So I'll see you in today's stream when we'll be running the ShadowHand account. See you then, guys. Till next time, we out of here.